What's up guys, Rui here and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done a review video, and that's because I haven't picked up anything new until recently. So as the title name suggests, today we will be checking out a new piece from Acronym's latest season, the J118-WS-EX, and take a look at why I chose this jacket as well as how I go about styling it. But before we continue to refer into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, as it really does help the channel out a long way. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby at this lowest tier, it is only $8 a month, and all of it will go to helping me to pick up new film equipment so that I can continue to improve the qualities of the videos for you all, as well as helping keep the lights on this channel. Lastly, a quick shout out to Camilla and Nadi Studio for lending me this space to film. You will definitely be seeing this setup quite a bit, at least for the next coming month. Firstly, let's briefly talk about this new season as a whole, because it definitely has left a lot of divided feelings among the fan base. We've all seen the memes by now regarding it, as the biggest thing that everyone is talking about is this new shift in visual direction. For the longest time, Acronym is known to be very utilitarian focused, but this new season introduces punk and goth influence, with these silver spike hardwares giving the garment a much more edgy and bold look. The J118 is the first of its kind and among the new pieces that features the spike details. The one that I picked up here is a little more special because this black colorway is exclusively only available on Acronym's mother site, hence why it has the additional EX behind its name. However, as of right now, this has already been sold out, but if you're still interested in picking this piece up, there is a general release version in a gray color. Besides the obvious difference in color, they should be exactly the same. So what made me pick this jacket up? One of the biggest factors for me is truly its usability. Whenever I'm thinking of picking up something these days, especially if it's an expensive piece, I always kind of consider how much wear I can get out of it. And being that I do live in a hot climate country most of the time, it doesn't really make too much sense for me to pick up a fully fleshed Acronym jacket, being that I would never truly utilize it. To me, a technical jacket is supposed to assist or enable you to adapt with your surroundings much better. Hence, it doesn't make sense for me to purchase something that expensive and just have it sitting in my closet for 99% of the time, or worse yet, kind of use it in the wrong conditions. I feel it sort of defeats the whole purpose of owning a technical jacket in the first place. That is why when I first saw the J118, it was pretty much instantaneously that I knew I wanted to add it into my wardrobe. To me, this is a great jacket for everyday city commutes, as it's very non-obstructive thanks to its slim and minimal profile. One thing that I'm pretty impressed by is how sturdy the jacket feels despite being this thin and lightweight. Coming in at only 170 grams, it's fully constructed using Gore-Tex Windstopper, making it incredibly thin and ultra lightweight, while also providing the essential protection that you might need, such as wind resistant, water repellent, and breathability. Moving into how the J118 fits, there are a few things that you need to consider beforehand. In most cases, I would say I am a size S in most Acronym stuff, but granted, I've gotten mainly bottom wear. Hence, take this info with a grain of salt, but I decided to size up to an M size here, which I think is the best decision that I could have made. While its intended usage is more for the warmer months, you can definitely look to utilize it even during the colder days as well. But because this is quite a fitting jacket, there is not much room to layer underneath it. Therefore, by going a size up, I'm at least able to layer something light. Also, the J118 has an elastic hem at the bottom to help prevent wind from entering inside the jacket, creating this inward curvature, which I feel looks great if you tuck the elastic hem in. However, do note, if you style it this way, it does crop the jacket a little as well. One other thing that you should take note of are the sleeve lengths. Similar to the J97, they are pretty long, which gives out this heavy stacking effect. So if you are not a fan of how the sleeve looks, I would advise to just skip this piece entirely, because while you could technically size it down to achieve a shorter sleeve length, the jacket may fit a little too tight. All in all, it really comes down to your intended usage. I would say you could stick true to size if you're not planning to do any layering, but go a size up if you do intend to layer underneath it. However, never go a size down because this is quite a fitted jacket. Hopefully this sort of helps you out in figuring out what size you should get. When it comes to features, there's so much to go through, but let's first discuss probably the most controversial part of the jacket, which are the spike details. For those that are curious about them, it's basically just a strip of Velcro with metal spikes installed on it. Hence, in many ways, you could just look at it as a glorified patch. So what are my opinions on them? Well, I like them, that's why I bought it in the first place, and to me, that's all that matters. It's really just a cosmetic thing that doesn't affect the functionality and usability of the jacket. Plus, if you really do not like it, it's just a completely optional accessory that comes included rather than something that is baked into the jacket itself. Now that we got that out of the way, let's take a closer look at these spikes. These are solid pieces of metal, giving it quite some weight, and one detail that I love is that if you look at the shorter spike from a top-down angle, it's actually shaped after the Acronym Shuriken logo. It's a super subtle detail, but very cool when you notice it. Different apparel in the season have different spike placements, and some even have multiple points where you could attach them. In the case of the J118, it runs across the jacket sling, but one cool feature that they added is the capability to style them in different ways. On the shoulder, there are these straps that help to guide the jacket sling to stay closer to the arm, or you can even loop it in front of the chest Velcro area. That's also the secondary placement for the logo and Soundforce tapes. While all of this does not have any functionality, I feel it makes the jacket that much more unique and special. The next cool feature of the J118 is the ability to turn the hood into a face mask, as the main zipper goes all the way up, allowing the hood to be sealed shut. This concept is very similar to how a Babe Shark hoodie would work. However, with Acronym, you know they have to look at it from a functional perspective as well, and I would say that the eye slits work similar to a traditional Inuit snow goggles, which functions to prevent snow blindness. The slit limits the amount of light entering our eyes and helps to cut down glare from the snow reflection, thus helping us to see much better during those harsh conditions. As of early 2024, the utilization of mask and headwear is very popular. From fully full-up zip hoodies that turns into a mask to balaclavas to full-on face coverings, it truly feels like we are at a point whereby the merge between cosplay and fashion is interchangeable with one another, and it's just interesting to see Acronym's participation in this trend as well. In addition, since the windstopper fabric is so thin and light, the zipper lining actually helps to provide some structure and shape for the hood as compared to this Nike Life ACG jacket that is also made from the same fabric material. The hood here does not have any structural rigidity, therefore when it's not in use, it creates a less flattering look. Lastly, Acronym jackets are well known for having a jacket sling that allows the user to carry the jacket around when not in use, but the J118 takes a few steps forward by introducing additional ways to carry it. Due to how compressible the windstopper fabric is, the J118 is able to be packed into its own style pocket, creating this super compact form factor, and once packed up, you can attach the sling strap and transform it into a mini pouch, which you can then style it in multiple different ways. I think they all look really cool with the spikes on the strap, and it just makes a great styling accessory even when you're not using the jacket. There are also additional accessories found on the stole pocket, such as this Grimlock D-ring, which you can use to hook it onto your pants or bag, or you could also attach it onto any MOLLE webbing system thanks to DC clips as well. Unfortunately, if you have a keen eye, the Acronym logo printed on here is not strong. As you can see, the smaller graphic has already started to fall off. While compact packability is a very cool functionality, it's not a perfect system. Personally, I own a couple of garments that have similar functionality, as I am an absolute sucker for apparels that have their own packing system. In theory, it saves so much space when traveling, and you can even bring it along wherever you go. However, the main issue with a lot of these packing systems is that the packing process itself does get rather cumbersome, especially with the built-in ones, as you will need to basically shove everything inside and hope that it fits nicely. Most times, if you were to do it quickly, it doesn't fully fit everything, or you'll just end up with a very unflattering shape. So far, I found the best packing system is still the one that comes with a separate pouch, as it makes the packing process much more seamless and you will achieve the intended packing shape. Also, do note that the fabric will crumple quite a bit if you stow it in this manner, but once you unpack it and leave it overnight or two, it will go back to its natural state. Finally, going to how I go about styling this jacket, although it is primarily a piece that's made for the warmer season, I came up with 3 outfits to kind of showcase its versatility throughout the year. For the first outfit, this is something that I would wear during the winter season, and you already know that I have to go for that full Acronym uniform, hence I pair it with my P30A, and I think the more fitting top alongside the wider bottoms creates this very cool silhouette. Since the J118 is not really made for the winter season, sizing up here really does come in handy because I'm able to layer underneath it, and one of my favorite layering pieces is this Uniqlo down jacket that I've had for quite some time now. It has a rather thin profile while being fairly warm, making it the perfect pairing with the J118 as it doesn't add too much bulk as well. Now, no Acronym uniform is complete without a third arm, so the 385 messenger bag is the carry system of choice for this outfit. Overall, it's an outfit that you really cannot go wrong with as they're all made from the same brand. Hence, I think the next outfit will start to kind of push this jacket out of its comfort zone quite a bit. Moving on to the second outfit, this is a look that I have been experimenting with a lot lately. I really love the idea of mixing cut and sew pieces with technical apparels, as I feel both the aesthetic complements each other incredibly well. So for the top, I have on this lovely Uniqlo Plus J oversized shirt, and I think the oversized fit is just perfect for me, and I really hope Jill Sanders will come back for another collection release because the pieces here are just simply amazing for the price. To spice up the outfit a little more, I added a necktie, and the one I have here is from Sight, and it has Yohji's famous quote regarding the color black printed on it, which adds this subtle contrasting detail. As for my bottoms, these are the Jocha wraparound pants from chapter 20. It's such a versatile pair of pants that basically goes well with anything, and I love it so much to a point I've been building a lot of my outfits around this silhouette more than my P30A. For the final outfit, I wanted to showcase the J118 in a more summer appropriate outfit, as that's what it's mainly intended for. Hence, for the bottoms, I have on the Acronym SP29 cargo shorts. I love this outfit because you don't specifically need the SP29 to achieve this look. Any oversized and boxy cargo shorts will achieve the same silhouette. Now, one tip when it comes to hot weather styling, always remember less is more. Trust me, I used to be the type of person who over layers, and not even halfway through the day I'll be looking like an absolute puddle. However, that does not mean that the outfit needs to be boring. It all comes down to accessorizing and adding the little details to make the outfit pop a little more. Finally, the thing that truly pulls this outfit together for me is the footwear. I've really been enjoying pairing shorts with hard cut shoes, as it really helps to make the outfit much more polarizing. And that is my full review, as well as how I go about styling the J118. Overall, I think if you want to get into Acronym, this is a great entry-level jacket, being that it's priced somewhat on the lower end of their product catalog, while still maintaining a lot of the Acronym DNA, as well as even having some exclusive features on its own. Can you get something that's much more affordable? I'm pretty sure there are a lot of other alternatives out there, but if you want to get into Acronym, then this is a great piece that I think you could consider. Hopefully, if you are planning to pick this jacket up, this video is able to provide some of the necessary information that you're looking for. But if there's something that hasn't been said yet in this video and you do have questions about it, then please do feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. I will try my best to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But if you guys don't have any, then what are your thoughts on this season's pieces? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? What are your thoughts on these spikes? Do let all your thoughts be known down below as well. If you guys have watched all the way to the end, thank you guys so incredibly much, and don't forget to hit the like button if you did enjoy watching it. Also, once again, if you guys are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, as it's these little things that really does help to push the channel out to more people. That's all I have for today's video. Please do stay safe out there, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.